news, my wonderful people. Back then in 2015, the APC governance promised Nigerians change. They promised that they are going to end corruption in this country. But ever since then, the rate of corruption have tripled over time. The rate of corruption have tripled and doubled. In fact, Nigeria is now deeply rooted and soaked in corruption, as it seems that the government are now above the law, as civil group threatens to sue Buhari over alleged appointment of hairdresser as Nexem Bank Director. Hello guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Let's quickly hit the news to get full details. A group under the aegis of Lawyers for Reform on Thursday threatened to sue President Muhammad Buhari in court if he fails to remove Stella Erhuvwuoghene as the executive director of Nigerian Export-Import Bank within 7 days. To press their demands, members of the group protested at the premises of the National Assembly, saying that the Nexem boss, who they described as an hairdresser, is not qualified by every standard to hold the position. Addressing journalists during the protest, remove Stella Okotete now. The leader of the group, Barrister Oladunton Hassan, said the appointment of Stella Okotete as the executive director of Nixem by President Muhammad Buhari in April 2017 was wrong, going by the clearly speculated requirements at the extent laws governing the bank. Hassan alleged that Okotete did not have the required 18-year post-graduation working experience before her appointment, and also did not have the relevant academic qualifications in the financial accounting, banking, or any other business-related courses. He said, "What can only be gotten from fraudulently concocted curriculum vitae of Okotete is that she is a former counselor and a beauty salon hairdresser. This is arrant disgrace and embarrassment to the government of President Muhammad Buhari that prides itself as an anti-corruption crusader. In the face of the law, specifically going by the Central Bank of Nigeria Act, Regulations and Order of 41(3) of the Senate rule, and by reasons of a lack of capacity not to have served in banking service for 18 years, Okotete is not fit and does not merit to continue to hold the position of Executive Director of Nixem Bank. We therefore call on President Muhammad Buhari to act decisively accordingly. We also request that Okotete should be, upon removal from office, be persecuted for misleading the entire Nigerians with false misrepresentations used in securing the appointment. If nothing meaningful is not urgently done in respect of our demands on or before 7th December 2022, we shall not hesitate to seek legal sanction against President Muhammad Buhari's led federal government of Nigeria." The group leader further explained that move to get Okotete removed was made in 2018 when a petition to that effect was forwarded to the then Senator Sam Anyanwu-led Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions in the National Assembly. My wonderful people. Civil groups now have come to threaten and sue President Muhammad Buhari over alleged appointment of hairdresser as Nexem Bank Director. You see the corruption I'm talking about, my wonderful people. Look at the corruption going on under Buhari's government. The government now do as they please. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. Sue Buhari at where? Which court? Is there any court in Nigeria? Buhari really got it wrong by forcing many square pegs into round holes from onset of his administration. And that's the reason his government failed. However, I think he has taken a bold step to introduce two good policies that asserts the effects of his mistake, which is signing the electoral bill into law and redesigning of the naira. APC. And Tinubu wants to continue from where his friends stopped, yet some fools are supporting him against Obi out of ethic sentiments. A certificate-less president does not know what is called academic requirements of all the standards you are quoting. We are in trouble. How many of our types are purging Nigeria to the underground of development and economic disaster? It is just one thing among the nasty and funny appointments made by this government, including that of the Attorney General. Everything about Nigeria of today is concocted. The era of integrity and fitting a round square pin in its irrespective hole has been destroyed and eroded, especially by the Fulani government. I weep for Nigeria. Buhari's appointments are always based on loyalty and sentiment, not character and competence. That is why his administration has failed woefully. Hmm. Why are they complaining? If a man with a secondary school affidavit can be a president, a hairdresser can equally be a bank director now. A funny country with a funny people. The consequences of electing a semi-illiterate as president. Buhari does nothing except inflating indignity and causing embarrassment to the masses of this country. What a hell of a nation. This is probable that Buhari had been influenced by one governor or VP to give Okotete the appointment. If Nigerians were bold, as when Buhari was sworn in as president, he would have been knocked down and lost his seat. Was Buhari unaware that Okotete had no qualification and experience for such position? Who then in the Federal Executive Council blocked her investigation? This is favorism, negligence of a duty, and convenience. A hairdresser as a bank director appointed by Mr. President. Its evident majority of his cabinet members have no qualification. I wonder if it's only this appointment you would fight. What of the other appointments? For like example, appointing a minister of petroleum. Who is the minister today? How many of such appointments have you fought in the north? Now, wow. These are reactions from Nigerians, my wonderful people. We see what is happening. Now, this civil group have called, and threatened to sue Buhari over alleged appointment of hairdresser as Nixon Bank director. My wonderful people, do you think that this their threats will actually, come to pass? Them suing President Muhammad Buhari. I can't really wait for the outcome. Let's see how everything, is going.